Hello everyone. I am Ravi Kulkarni and today I have the privilege of speaking with someone truly inspiring, Amol Ujagare. Amol's journey is one of a passion, perseverance and transformation. Starting as a software tester, he has evolved into a renowned coach in the software testing industry, guiding countless individuals towards success. In today's interview, we will explore Amol's remarkable path, his experiences and the valuable lessons he's gathered along the way. So let's meet with Mr. Amol Ujagare.
Okay, thank you very much, Ravi.
So,
Thank you for giving such a wonderful, warm introduction.
yes, yes, we will we start with some questions which belongs to the Amol's journey. So sir, just introduce your educational journey, the which city you are belong, and how you started your educational journey.
Okay, so basically, I belong to uh, Ahmednagar, and my schooling was there in Ahmednagar, like right from fifth standard till 11th, 12th standard,
Okay.
right? So, you know, in the beginning, I was very much average student
Okay.
because you can say that from fifth standard I started my schooling in Ahmednagar, but before that we changed two places. Initially, we used to live in Razur,
Okay.
and then we shifted to Pathati, and after that we shifted to Ahmednagar. In Razur and Pathadi, initially my grades were good, and
Okay.
my father or my parents, both mother, father, both, they used to be happy with my grades, and they used to praise me everywhere that he is a bright student, and we are proud of him. But gradually what happens is that my graph started decreasing.
Okay.
So, you know, in sixth standard I got some less mark, and eventually I started coming, I started getting lesser and lesser mark, but somehow I managed to bring little more marks in 10th standard, and eventually I land up to science, wherein I have taken electronics and prepared for an engineering.
Okay, great. Thanks. Okay, Amol, then when you during the depression situation, how you deal that situation?
Okay, so the very first depressing situation I got in my schooling was when I was in ninth standard.
Okay,
Okay, and when I was changing from ninth to 10, means I was, so that time actually I got very less marks. So in our school, it was like if you are in A division, then
yeah,
you are a brighter student. B
yes, yes,
division,
yes, exactly.
medium, and then in C division, you are less fortunate student,
Yes, yes, yes.
and someone must have more attention on
More
you.
attention.
So since the beginning, I was there in B division. Okay. But ninth in ninth standard, I couldn't study much, what you can say, but somehow I landed up into the C division. So that time I was too much depressed, and even my father was also not happy. And of course, there were some reasons because my study was not up to the mark, or I was not doing the things that a student really should do. And my father was not willing to keep me in the same schools. He wanted to take me to the other village where he belongs to, but somehow I said no, I will stay here, and this year I will do something. So that time, I was depressed, but somehow I had a habit to write something into your diary. So
Okay,
what happened is that that day when the result came, and when I was so much depressed, but then I had a room in my house. So I went in my room and took a pen and paper and started writing down what I am willing to do in my upcoming days. So I started writing down. I was crying there, but somehow I wrote it down, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to study, and how I'm going to come out of this situation. So here, what I realized then is writing has a power. When you have something vague in your mind, when you don't have the things clear in your mind, so it's always better to write it down so that when you put it on paper, then you get a clear vision and eventually you find the path how you can proceed. That was the first time in my life when I was depressed, and I really came out of it.
Okay, great, great. Thanks. After the 10th and 12th, where you joined for the degree education?
After my 10th, first of all, let me tell you that,
Okay.
here the mentor's role is very much important. Means what
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
teachers you get.
Yeah, yeah.
So if teachers are, bringing that interest in that subject, then, you put your more enthusiasm into that.
Okay.
And eventually, by God grace, I got good teachers for mathematics, and later on after for 11th and 12th for physics, chemistry, mathematics, and also for electronics. And actually, all of my teachers were, they actually personally knew me. And while I was doing little better, so they encouraged me. And eventually I got, means, nice marks so that I could get an admission to the engineering, a good college in Pune, PICT. So I got an opportunity to enter into the college, the most respected college in the Pune University. It was PICT, that is Pune
Yeah,
Institute
great.
of Computer Technologies.
Yes, 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 yes. Great. Thanks, Amol. Just one small question. Which one is your favorite subject?
Favorite subject? Okay, so if you ask me, then in school it was maths,
Okay.
because and eventually practically saying that the maths teacher was good
Okay.
actually, and he used to, even the mathematic problems he used to solve like a story, and I started liking it. I was not attending his classes just to understand the math. I used to
Okay.
like his style of delivering, so it
Okay.
was very interesting. So I started, attending his classes, and eventually I started understanding the complex mathematics, and eventually till 12th, I math was my good subject, or the favorite subject. But after engineering, because actually what happens in engineering, that in less time period,
Okay.
you will have to study more subjects and more content is there.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
for the during the engineering, math was, although I was very much fond of, but during engineering, I gave maths multiple times,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
multiple failures.
Okay. We will look towards that. Uh, During the educational period, almost some candidates are survive for the struggles during that period. So I'm interested to know about what kinds of struggle you did at that time.
So, see, there are various types of struggle people generally have. Generally, people have some financial issues. They struggle for the
Yes, yes,
financial issues.
exactly.
But, in my case, it was not like that. Means at least, I'm not saying that I was, my parents were too much rich, but we were fortunate enough to, they can afford my fees, college fees.
Yes, yes,
They
yes.
they could afford my hostel fees. But, I started facing a different challenges, because in my childhood, I used to be very shy. I used to be very introvert.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay. So that was in my nature. But suddenly when I went out of my city at a unknown place,
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
so there I faced troubles in communications, you can say, or there actually the people were more brilliant,
Yes, yes, yes.
and again I got associated with little more homesickness, and multiple times I got failures in the subject.
Okay.
Means in the first year itself, in the first semester itself, I failed in all the subjects. Okay.
Okay.
After that, the first year was year down. Then in second year also, I got a drop.
Okay.
Okay. And I attempted suicide also. After
Yeah,
that,
yes, I heard about that. Yes, yeah.
after that, in third year also, I had a gap, and almost the 4 years of engineering, it took 8 years for me to
Okay.
complete it.
Okay, okay. It's a very worst situation. You tried for the suicide attempt as well at that time. So, who helped during that period, and who is your favorite partner at during that time?
See, like when you go to the college, you generally get a lot of good friends.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
yeah, just like everyone has, I also had a very nice group of friends. It was not like that I was very much alone. There were people who used to fail. There were people who used to get ear downs. There were people who used to get ATKTs and ear downs. And people knew that he might got get failed, but they never imagined that I might take this kind of step.
Okay.
But what happened is that actually it was pre-decided conscious mind that if I have already failed 2 times, and one more time if it happens, then I have no choice left but to end my life. But so somehow I got some medicine and I took that, and I was just about to sleep there, but suddenly because that was the result day, and all of my friends, they were gathered together and they were discussing about their results. Some of them were having some
Okay, okay.
enjoying and all
Okay,
that, but
okay.
they suddenly
Yeah, yeah.
realized that Amol is missing. Where is Amol?
Yes, yes, yes.
So someone called me, my friend Bhushan, he called me, Amol, where are you?
Okay. Yeah.
And they, because they already know that
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
failed. So he said, Amol, where are you? And I said, I am at home. So he said, are you alone? I said, yes. Where is your brother? I said, he's not here. So he said, why you went alone to your home? You just come here.
Okay.
You just come here. So he was insisting him, and I was trying to deny him, but he continuously started insisting me to come. Then I finally tell him that I've drunk this.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And then he suddenly got a shock, and he just speak to me with 2 words, and he cut down the phone. And I don't know what happened after that. I again went back to the bed, and but suddenly my door knocked by someone, and one of my friend, he might have called another friend nearby my house, and he came there. After that, another group of friends, they came and they took me to the doctor, and then after that the remaining procedure happened. They took me to the hospital, and within
Okay.
3 days I recovered from it.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Bhushan, for help during that time for Amol. Okay. So it was a completely educational journey is there. So after completed engineering, how you travel or how you started your journey towards the professional career?
See, it is said that that was the time when you get good marks in 12th.
Okay.
Then we used to go to the medical or engineering.
Okay.
But and the reason because of which, because doctors has a respect, they can earn more. The engineer has a respect, they can earn more,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And thinking the same things, I also took the admission for engineering, but and also my college was good. My
Okay.
college is as such, in the last year itself, almost 90% people get placed.
Yeah.
Means top MNC people used to come to my college, and they used to take almost 90% of the people, and the 10% who left, they also used to get a nice offers after completion of the engineering.
Okay.
But what happened is that first of all, I was not clear throughout properly. Means every year I had a drop.
Okay.
Then secondly, my marks were not that good.
Okay.
But still, there were few companies who used to come to our college. Those companies who don't have any criteria.
Okay.
I tried them because during the engineering, when I was going through multiple failures, and eventually when I attempted the suicide. So when I came back home, so that time I read a book by Dale Carnegie, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living, and from there I learned a lot of different lessons. And that time that was the first motivational book I heard, and that time I realized that motivation is something that exists
Okay.
and that can
Yes.
lift
Yes.
you up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And after that, I developed a kind of never give up attitude.
Okay.
Okay. So no matter how worst your situation is, you have to take a chance.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Exactly.
that I have decided. So even though I didn't have good marks, I didn't have nice aggregate marks, but still I decided whatever the opportunities I have, I will attempt that. No matter I will pass in that, I will fail in that, but I will have to attempt. So I prepared for aptitude.
Okay.
I prepared for technicals. So it was in my mind that, standing in front of the challenge is more important.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Whether you get succeed in that or not,
Failure. Yeah.
that is,
Yes, yes.
to you. I just remember a nice शायरी here
Okay.
कि सीढ़ियां तो उनको मुबारक जिन्हें सिर्फ छत पर जाना है,
Yes, yes, yes.
हमारी मंजिल तो आसमान है, खुद चल कर जाना है।
Yes, yes, yes.
अब मंजिल मिलेगी या नहीं मिलेगी ये तो अलग बात है, मगर हम कोशिश भी ना करें ये तो गलत बात है।
Galat. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I decided to attempt these in campus interviews. So I almost attempted 3 interviews,
Okay.
3 to 4 interviews, but somehow I couldn't get any job over there. But then I again keep on struggling, keep on going to different interviews,
Okay.
and then I took some advanced coachings in Java,
Okay.
core Java, advanced Java, and after that somehow I got one job.
Okay.
Okay.
Just one question for you.
Yes.
The passing year and the job, what the difference between
What was the?
yeah.
Yes.
What was
It was almost 1 year.
okay? You did
It
the
was
struggle for this one.
Almost 1 year.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still, let me tell you that that job also I couldn't survive for more than 2 months.
Okay.
Okay. Because what happened is that the company where I got joining,
Okay.
so it was a small company. It is a good company. Now it has a nice reputation.
Okay.
But at that time we were few people and my abilities were not up to the mark as per their expectations.
Okay.
So, whatever the work they used to give, I was taking almost half of the day to understand what to do. And after
Okay.
that, my work
Yes,
used to
yes.
start.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, eventually they also got frustrated. I also got frustrated.
Okay.
So everything was good, but, ultimately the owner of the company said that the stuff we are doing here, we don't think you are capable for that.
Okay.
And he said that, in short, he said that go home and relax.
Okay.
And I lost that job.
Okay.
Okay, means 1 year
Right.
completed. I got one job, and in just 2 months, I lost that job.
Okay.
Then I got very much scared about the programming. I thought that, coding is something that I'm not meant for. So if not
Okay.
coding, then what? Because I've taken a lot of efforts to get the admission into engineering in PICT college,
Yes.
one of the most reputed college, wherein
Right.
actually the people go to the big IT companies, and I am somebody where I will work. If
Yes,
not
yes.
IT company, then where? So if I want to be in IT company and if I don't want to do a coding,
Yes.
then what is the other way?
Okay.
So I thought testing is something good.
Yes. Correct.
So there were very too many classes in Pune. So I found one and I joined it.
Okay.
I completed the classes, and again after a lot of struggle,
Okay.
somehow I got another job in
Okay.
software testing.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Good. It's then during that period, how the time which you spent in the second organization, what was the time period?
Okay. So when my first job, when I was fired from my first job, then it took 1 month for me to prepare
Okay.
and to do the classes. And after that, again, I was struggling. And, there was one point at which I was getting rejections after rejections. And, I was so much used to of those few words by HR that that's all for today and we will call you later.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can leave for the day and we will
We
call
will
you
call
later.
Yes. Correct.
So it means that, we are not
It's over
going to
right
take.
now. Yeah.
Right. Means you are not selected.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
But one day what happened is that I went for an IT company for an interview for a whole day. The interview was going on, and after that, I heard the same spiritual sentence that you can leave for the day and
Yes.
we will catch you later. So I
Yes.
realized that, and it was too much. I mean, since I passed out till that time, it was almost 2 years
Yes.
passed,
Correct.
and I was not settled.
Yeah.
Interesting part is that so that day when I came out of the building, I saw that my vehicle is punctured.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I used to have a limited money in because it's not like that my family is poor, but as being a bachelor person, I used to be dependent on my family's, my parents' pocket money. So that time I had a limited money in my pocket, and Google Pay and all that. It was
Not at that time.
not that at that time.
Yeah.
So I went to a shop to repair my puncture. So he said that there are some we need to add some patches and all that, and I almost spent all money. Maybe 50 rupees or 100 rupees was left in my pocket, and then it was good. And I was just in that zone. I was thinking that still I'm not settled, and I was sad that time. And you know what happened? I used to live in Bharatiya Dapit, and that company was near Chaturshrangi. From there, I somehow traveled till Karvenagar,
Okay.
and then I realized that I don't have petrol in my bike.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there was no nearby petrol
Nearby
pump.
petrol. Okay.
And so from that Karvenagar till Varje,
Okay.
I walked.
Okay.
So actually mental pain was there, and along with that, it was a physical
Physical
pain,
pain is there. Correct.
right?
Yeah.
So less money, the vehicle had no petrol, and I was walking. I was literally crying, what is happening in my life?
Yes.
So somehow I reached there,
Okay.
and that day I decided, whatever it takes, I have to get out of it.
Okay.
So I again started preparing myself, and somehow I got a job in another company, and there I lasted for a little more time, is for around 5 to 6 months I was there. But see the fortune here. In the first company, they fired me, and in the second company, the company shut down itself.
Oh no. Okay.
The company shut down itself. And after that, I had no clue what to do. But somehow, my friend was working in a company. He said that there is an opening for tester.
Okay.
They are not going to pay much,
Okay.
but yes, you can go there. So in 1 or 2 rounds, somehow the owner was convinced, and finally I got one job wherein I settled and I stayed for a longer time, like for
Okay.
around 5 to 6 years I was there.
Great. 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 During the 5 to 6 year, it was a great opportunity for you as compared to the last two jobs.
Right.
So, what was the growth you get during that period, and that time how you utilize it?
Okay. So see, I just want to tell it to everyone that whenever you get any opportunity,
Yeah.
means generally people have the mindset that I have completed a degree. The first day itself, I should start earning 50,000, 60,000, 1 lakh rupees. Okay.
Yeah, correct.
So come out of that mind, because because of the failures after failures I had in my life. I realized one thing, that the failure is not because the God is punishing you. It is simply because you are not prepared.
Yes, correct.
You have not prepared yourself. You have not taken the efforts. You have not taken the hard work.
Hard work.
And if you don't accept it, you cannot improve it as well.
Yes, correct.
I realized that it was not my fortune's mistake. It is my mistake that I didn't prepare myself. I didn't push myself. I didn't taken that effort that I should take during the engineering or during the struggling period I had. Generally what people they do, they have the gap, keep waiting for interviews, right? But during that waiting period, they don't prepare.
Yes, correct.
I have done that.
Great.
When there was no call for interview, I used to continuously think that there is no call, there is no call. And the day when I used to get a call, I don't have a time to prepare. Then what you were doing during the time when were no calls, right?
Exactly.
So I did that mistake. So when I got that job, then I decided to myself, no matter what salary I'm getting, no matter what work they're asking me to do, it will be my duty to do each and everything there. You won't even imagine that, I have done all possible works there, right from communicating to client, still managing the hardware there and, all the small things as if it was my office.
Yes, 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 correct. Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, see, growth starts with your mindset. So, cannot say that, I was earning more money. I was earning too much less as per my number of years of works
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
My friends used to, say that, change that company. But, but I was doing that, I'm in a learning phase. Okay. I'm learning this and that. And I learned there a lot of things, in that company. I not only, connected with multiple clients. I used to go, there. I used to take the requirements. But along with that, there are other many managerial things which, I learned there. My company used to take internships. I used to take the projects for the students. So I was involved in that. I was the main coordinator for that.
Great.
So the management and the leadership I learned by practice. I never took any course on leadership. I never took any course on management, but the practical things which I did there, it, incorporated within me. After that, convincing the people and, making them convinced for, taking the admission or, taking the project from our company. So that was the selling part that also I learned.
Yeah, yeah.
So along with the software testing, I learned the other areas of it. And also I learned the other technicalities of the marketing. For example, we used Amazon SES for sending emails.
Yes.
We use bulk mailing and bulk SMS software.
Correct. Yes.
So I got learnings from it. So eventually, when I started my own training, I used it there.
Yeah, great, 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 great. So yes, Amol. As I heard, you are the manager over there, and I we discussed you were during the some opportunities and utilize for the self learning as well as a coordination as well for that organization. It's a great journey. So, where you decided to stop this journey and you come into your other professional career?
The thing is that financially, I was not growing. Eventually, when I got a job, I got married, and then, also my wife was also earning, but you know, uh, the income that we were generating was not enough.
Okay.
So my parents and my friends also were forcing me to, change the organization, make a switch so that you will get a good job, good
Yes.
company,
Yes.
good environment. So, every time what I used to do is I used to, start studying. I joined some classes for learning some advanced things. I started preparing for it. I attempted several interviews there, but I couldn't crack any job. And the reason was simple, as I mentioned earlier, that, if you are prepared and you have opportunity,
Yes.
then only that synergy happens and you get the success.
Success.
Because if you get an opportunity, if you are not prepared,
Prepared.
no use of it. If you are prepared and you don't have an opportunity, no use of it. I used to get opportunity, but I was not prepared.
Prepared. Okay.
I found out the reason because, in my company, I didn't have a holiday on Saturday. Only Sunday was the holiday. Daily, I used to work from 10 to 7. And there was no time for me to prepare myself. So what I decided is, let's teach the people
Okay.
the subject that I'm preparing for.
Correct. Great.
So the motivation behind it was then tomorrow, if somebody is sitting in front of me and my responsibility is to teach him, then it will be the compulsion on me to prepare that topic.
Okay.
So that was my mindset to start my own classes.
Okay.
But eventually, when I put the efforts for the advertisement, what I learned in my organization,
Okay.
people started coming
Okay.
and they started liking my style of teaching. Means
Great.
the way I used to simplify, because I was simply thinking that if I don't understand the things properly, I won't be able to explain it to the people. So I understood the things properly and I started explaining the people in very easy way.
Okay.
So people started liking me, and through mouth publicity, you can say, I used to take classes in my home, I started with one or two students, but later on the thing happened that that hall was, almost full,
Cool. Okay.
and I started getting some income also.
Yes, yes, yes.
But still, leaving the company and starting with your own, so it was a risk
Yeah, great. Yes,
because,
great. So,
the job you do there uh, is giving you some income,
fixed income.
a steady and a confirm income.
Yes, yes.
But from the class, in some month you have a student, in some month you don't have.
Yes, yes.
Then, it was difficult for me. But eventually, what happened is that my organization started taking interest in some other products, some other services,
Yes.
in which I didn't have any skill set. Okay.
Yeah.
So I thought that I may not be able to contribute in that organization. And that time I had become a father of 3 months child.
Oh.
And it was really difficult. And I thought that, actually in that time I had some sort of students in pipeline. So for 3 to 4 months, I had enough funds.
Oh, yeah.
So I decided to take a risk because you know what, your salary is, you might have heard this so many times. So your salary is a drug given by your employer to forget your dreams.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I used to have so many dreams, but I knew that me being a salaried person will not take me towards my goals, towards what I want to achieve in my life. So it was a hard call for me. I decided to quit. I resigned there. And then I started my own journey. I started taking classes and all that.
Okay. The year when you resign your job or you left your job, the last job, because I want to understand the total overall journey and till date you are giving the training to your students.
See, how I started, I already told you, but I was struggling though because I was marketing through emails. I had a limited data. Mouth publicity was there. I was posting on social media. I also had a YouTube channel. Sometimes I got some international student who paid me a nice
Great,
money,
great.
and but still the time was not up to the mark. I left the job. Um, I was all the time free at home. I was working there, but you know, I was not earning as per I should earn. Of course, I had already crossed my earning salary, but still I was not satisfied,
Okay.
right? Because I had a family, and now we had a new member in my family.
Yeah.
And suddenly then pandemic happened.
Yeah, COVID.
Corona happened.
COVID.
Means I used to get students at my home. Due to the COVID situation, I couldn't continue my class. But it was good that because I was IT student and I had some online students. So from there, I started continuing my online courses. And initially, it was difficult for me, but I took some workshops for colleges online, and then slowly, eventually, I started my own classes, starting from 2 to 3 student, and now around 20, 30 student in one batch I take. Okay, so that happened eventually, and here also I learned from many different mentors. Okay, so one of my best mentor is Sneha Desai sir. Apart from that, I have learned from many different mentors. I have taken one mentorship for writing a book as well. So I published 2, 3 books in between. And pandemic was not a good year for some people, but for some people, it was a great opportunity as well. And for me, it was great opportunity. My whole classes went online, and that time I used to take classes only within my premises, or people used to live in Pune or near to my house. Only they used to come to me. But when I took my classes online, then from all over India, the students started coming.
It's a
Right.
great. Yeah. Great. So we discussed till date. It means it was the past overall. We are explained and we discussed it here, and it was Great journey. I wish you some difficult struggles, some enjoyments, and all those things are educational and professional journey related. But the current present situation is there. How you feel right now, and what are the suggestions from your side for future journey to the other students and other people who surviving these situations? Can you explain this? Yeah.
See, my present situation is something, or if I want to give a message to the people that, see, life is a journey, and
Yeah.
you can never say that, uh, now is the tough situation. When I will come out of it, then life will be like a sweet song.
Yeah, great. Yeah,
No,
correct.
sometimes you lose, sometimes you win.
Yeah, yeah.
You have today you are at a good position. There will be downtime also.
Yes.
There will be uptime and downtime.
Yes.
But you have to learn when it will be a downtime. You have to prepare yourself.
Yeah, great.
Okay, because it is said that when you practice more,
Yes.
you will bleed less in the war. Means the time when you will have to stand yourself for the battle, so that time you must be prepared.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you feel that your situation is down right now, nothing is working as per your plan, so don't worry. Your plans are not working, his plans are working.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So up downs will be there. Okay, today you're at higher position, tomorrow it will be something else. Different challenges will be different.
Yes.
Okay, but challenges will be always there, because challenges will only prove that you are alive.
Yeah, correct.
Because if you go to the graveland, there are people sleeping, they have no problem.
Yes.
No challenges.
No challenges. Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So the throughout your personal journey is there. So just I want to know about what kinds of courses you are provided the training in that, or you provide the
I
training.
started with Selenium when I started my first class. So I used to teach only Selenium, but eventually I upgraded myself. I introduced Cucumber, and then later on I introduced API testing, JMeter, and now I'm also taking Playwright and Cypress. But what I thought is, recently what I thought is, technical knowledge people can learn. People can learn themselves. They may go to different blogs. There are various sites,
Yes.
various online information available. Nowadays, ChatGPT is also there. But what I believe is, no matter how you prepare your technicalities, but if your mindset is not positive,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
no preparation will help you.
Yes, correct.
So since few of the batches, I started teaching students how to keep yourself motivated, the power of visualization,
Yes.
the power of subconscious mind. Recently, I've taken so many sessions on goal setting, and now also I'm taking some sessions on one of the session I'm taking. I call it as a power move. It is a complete 1 day session. I'll be keep on taking these sessions, because along with your technical learning, your life learning is also important. Because you might get one success, but if you never have faced the failure, and you during the failure time, during the downtime, what exactly has to be done, if you are not aware of that, then you will go into the depression.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Sorry for the interruption in this podcast. We've got something exciting to share with you. Power Move, a free full-day session by Amol Sir, designed to help you level up your skills and mindset. Let's see what we will learn in this one full-day event.
What if you could reprogram your mind for success and finally take control of your life? Join me for Power Move, an exclusive life-changing one full-day event. In this immersive session, you'll discover how to reprogram your thoughts for success, master your emotions, and stay calm under pressure, build unshakable confidence and self belief, develop high performance habit for success, create a crystal clear life vision, and take action. Through powerful mindset techniques, guided meditations, and proven strategies, you'll learn to tap into your limitless potential. This is your time to break through and level up. Don't miss out. Secure your spot now and make your power move. This is a free event. Don't miss this opportunity.
So whoever my students are, I always work for them is not only I always think that they should not be just technically fit. They should not get just a good salary by switching their organization or getting promotion into their organization. I also take efforts or for their well-being in their personal life as well.
Okay. Yeah, it's great. So, I heard about your books as there. So just I want to, can you please explain what are the books you have and you are the author of that books?
Yeah, so far I have published 3 books.
Okay.
For the first one on manual testing, practical approach of software testing, and second one was on automation testing, kickstart automation testing with no prior programming knowledge. Third book, The Investment in Failures,
Failures. Yeah.
is my autobiography. So it is
Okay.
actually my story, means how I started my journey and where I failed, how I came out of that, and what other should inspired. Those stories I've just written there.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
these are the 3 books I have. And the second thing is that everyone has been sent on this earth by the God for some purpose, right?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, correct.
So you might have heard about this that there are only 2 important days
Yeah.
in your life. First is the day when you born,
Yeah.
and second is the day when you understand why.
Yes, yes.
Okay, what is your purpose?
Yeah.
So always remember that if the God has created you,
Yeah.
He never creates useless things,
Yes, correct.
right?
Yeah.
He has sent you with some purpose, and you should identify your purpose, because the day when you get your purpose, you don't need any motivation. You don't require any motivation.
Yeah, yes, correct. Yeah, thanks. Thank you so much. So, okay, Amol, have you got your purpose?
Yes, actually, the thing is that in one of the motivational seminar, I heard that, I heard the same thing. What I just said is that you should have your purpose. But what if I don't know my purpose? Then I heard that to find the purpose of your life, it becomes your purpose.
Yes.
And you have to continuously search why you are here. What is the purpose of you being here, right? So if you are continuously in search of that, you will eventually get it. One day I had one training, and many trainers, when I took mentorship, when I learned something from any mentor, so I found a common thing that they continuously asks the people to do one thing, and that is make God or whatever the higher power you believe in as your business partner. Okay, what does it mean?
Okay.
It means that, see, God has its own purpose.
Yeah, yes.
Means His purpose is to provide help
Yeah, yes.
to the places where people are seeking help for.
Yes.
People are seeking for happiness. People are seeking for any kind of help. God is actually meant for it.
Yes.
But at all places, He cannot go,
Yes, yes.
right? So He has created the human race.
Yeah.
And if you make God as your business partner, God will take care of you.
Yes, correct.
This I learned many times.
Okay.
So what I decided few years ago, let's start contributing one part of the income, and don't just wait. Don't just wait because you are earning less. Means when I will start earning more, then I will start contributing, because contributing is an emotion. If you cannot think to contribute when you have less, then you may not have those feelings when you will have more.
Yes, yes.
So what I decided that one part, no matter how much it is. So I decided 1% or 2%, I decided some percentage that I will start contributing. And initially I didn't have any idea where to contribute, but if you have a will, there will be a way. So I found some organizations, some genuine organizations where I started contributing. And since that day, I realized that there was sudden spike in my growth. So I started earning more, and I started contributing more. Why? Because, when your higher power sees that, if this is the amount you require for your maintenance and this much you can donate. So he increased that proportion,
Yes, yes,
right?
yes,
So you eventually grow so that, you can help more people.
yes, yes, yes.
And what I thought is, let's pass on this to my students,
Yes.
because
Yeah, great.
this thinking pattern or this mindset I got from my mentors,
Yes, correct.
they were doing that and they pass on this message or this mindset to us. So I thought that let's pass on this thought process to my students. So now I am, I've decided, or now I found my purpose, that I will teach my students, make their life prosperous by teaching them values, technical things. And when they will grow, I will also put this into their mindset that you also start contributing, you will also grow, so that, they will also grow. And because of their growth, they will be able to help the people. And in this way, we can help to the God's beautiful world.
Yeah, great, great, great. It's a good purpose is there and good message to all. It's very, very good. So thanks, Amol.